Focus Warrior podcast with John and Aaron. What's good, bro?
Happy 2026, brother.
Yes, sir,
Stud.
man. The first episode of the new year,
Yeah,
man.
man. And you know what? I'm not going to, and we're both the same. We're not going to say new year, new me. Fuck that shit. It's like, no, we started like yesteryear. So if you're turning around and saying
Yesteryear.
new year, you, I guarantee you're the one that did a New Year's resolution. And I'll also guarantee, because I always say it, fuck your New Year's resolution, that within 14 days, I'm going to be asking you the question, how is that New Year's resolution going?
Well, bro, I mean, I think it's pretty standard, right? Whatever, and I've said this before plenty of times, but whatever you were doing before New Year's, you're still going to do this
Yeah.
year. It's not a, our boy Eric says it's not a magic reset button that you hit and all of a sudden you're at the start of the game, right? You're where you're at. And the only thing that can change, bro, is if you really make some tough choices and some tough decisions. People just think, bro, that again, the new year, why do you think it fails in 3 weeks, dude?
Well,
Because I haven't changed. I thought the new year would change me,
course.
but it's not up to the new year to change you. It's up to you to change
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
right?
And you know what? And I think a lot of people, they believe that it's the energy and it's a good way to start. It's no different to I'm going to start Monday and I'm going to start when it gets better. I'm going to
Mm.
start when I've got more money. Like all,
Yeah.
it's always the same. But we're not here to talk about New Year's resolutions. We're here to talk about
No.
something a little bit different. But it is. It's like let's kick off this episode. And for you guys that are listening, it's like what can you take away from this episode and what can you apply straight away?
Yes.
That's the whole idea why
Yes.
we do these things. It's like take something from it. Like take one little gem, that one little gem, go run with it, execute it, perfect it, come back, listen to the next episode, take another gem and run with it. And before you know it, your life's going to look completely different.
And I love that you said that, bro, because it's not us saying, here's what we think you should do. Here's what our approach to the podcast, dude, is always here's my story.
Mm.
Here's where I struggled. Here's where I succeeded. If that helps somebody, bro, great.
Yep.
Fucking fantastic. But I'm not a teacher, right? I'm not somebody who, yeah, I'm a coach, right? But what I mean is, I'm not going to sit here and talk down on you,
Mm.
talk about what you're doing wrong. Dude, people know what they're doing wrong in their life.
Yep.
They know what they're doing right and what they're struggling with. Everybody knows, bro. So it's not up to me to tell you that. It's up to me to go through stories. This is how I struggled.
And you
This
know
is
what?
what got me to this place, dude. And that's it.
It's an interesting take on that. You're not a teacher, you're a coach. Now, a teacher will tell you stuff and you just jot it down and you write. All right. A coach will ask
Yep.
you the right questions so you can
There
figure
you
it out
go.
for yourself.
There you go.
What a lot of people don't do is they don't ask themselves the right questions so they can move forward. So get a
Man, dude, that's
coach.
so good,
Uh,
Aaron. Man, that's so
and then
good, dude. That's a good way to put it, man.
the only reason I say that is because that's the shit I do all the time. And there's again another amazing quote is that you can't solve uh, a problem that the mind created in the first place,
Oh
or
yeah.
you
Yeah,
can't
so
solve a problem with the thought or the mindset that you had that created the problem. So this
yeah.
is where you've got to ask yourself different questions, and the way to get those questions or the way to ask yourself those questions is listen to podcasts, read something different, you know, listen to a coach and how they talk. Grab that one gem and ask yourself that question.
I
So
I dig that, Aaron. And you know what, bro? I'll tell you, man, I think a lot of people are afraid because you do change. You and I in this podcast,
mm, mm,
you change and you don't stay the same person. And I think a lot of people get scared of that. They get scared like, hey, I don't want to lose who I am. I don't want to lose my identity. Well, the problem is that you're going to, and again, it's not really a problem, but it's a reality that in order to become what your goal is, what your vision board says, you can't have the same mindset
no,
and you can't be the same person because that same person is why you're here.
yep, yep.
So
We
it's just what it is now.
We actually talked about this a little while ago of change, and you'll have your immediate circle, your family, your close friends, your loved ones. come up to you and say you've changed, and you're either going to continue on that change journey, or you're going to go back to comfort, go back to what everyone, expects you to be. And if you're going to be the same person that everyone expects you to be, you're not going to change, even though deep down you want to. And there's a lonely period, and the lonely period is that you're either going to have people come along on the journey with you and go, "Fuck yeah, let's go," or they're going to get left behind. A majority of people are going to get left behind. We've talked about this before, man. We've both experienced this where we've gone through change, and then all of a sudden we realize that fuck, there's no one around. There's no one
No,
beside me.
that's
But you do also
100%.
what you also do realize that those people that are with you that's your circle. That's your circle
They're
now.
watching.
There's
Aaron, they're watching, dude. They want to know that you're real, man. And I do this too, bro. With when I see mentors and people that I follow, I want to know that you're real. I want to know that you're actually doing what you say you do.
mm,
And
mm.
if I don't, you know what bugs me, Aaron, a lot, and I want to get our topic started, but I'll say this, bro. What bugs me a lot on social media is when anybody goes, "I'm back at it." Hey guys, I'm back.
I took a little
So
break.
you quit. So
Yeah,
so you quit.
yeah.
And bro, don't sugarcoat it for the people, right? I mean, we got to say you quit. You didn't take a break, right? You didn't, oh yeah, I holidays and oh, I have family in town. You quit. And bro, I just don't understand why you smooth it over by going, I'm back at it. Because here's the truth. Most people on social media never even noticed.
Because they can't be honest with
You
themselves.
noticed.
Oh, 100%. Everyone notices when you can't be honest with yourself. If you're trying to, if you're trying to lie and if you're trying to sugarcoat like actually the truth, what kind of coach are you if you're not going to come from a place of truth anyway, or like you're always trying to either sugarcoat, you're trying to fabricate like the actual story. It's like we just want truth, and you see it, I see it. People see through bullshit. They see through the smoke and mirrors, and it's like, you know what? Just be honest, because if you're not authentic these days, people will see straight through that bullshit, and they will see that you're in it for other reasons and not the purity of helping people.
And Aaron, that's good, bro, because here's the thing, man. What have you and I done on this? We've gotten very vulnerable with our struggles,
Oh, we have.
right? I think that's part of it, man. When we say or when I say that I want to see somebody real, I don't want you to just come on here, Aaron, and give me all the positivity, right? I want you to tell me how much you struggled. How bad did you struggle to get here? Because you're right, bro. The friends that I had 3 years ago, I don't really
Yeah,
talk to or even have anymore,
yeah,
right? And
yeah.
all of that, man, it's a part of it. It's a part of
It
who
is.
you are and who you become. Because here's the thing, man, with people with vision boards and everything like that, like you on your vision board, it shouldn't just be the picture of the Ferrari and the island and the vacation and the this. You know what else it should be? It should be a picture of you in 6 months and who you're going to look like.
Mm,
Who are you going to
mm.
be? Who does that? If you were to, bro, if we were to take a time machine and fast forward 12 months from now to the John and Aaron, then what do those guys look like? What are they doing differently that we started this year that we're not doing? Because I can tell you right now, bro, and we talked about this when we were coming to the end of last year. I started looking back and I'm like, man, January was a trip.
Yep,
January
yep.
25 was a trip because I thought I was moving. I thought things were happening.
We both did.
Bro,
Yeah,
we both did. And you know what we
yeah.
realized, Aaron, is that we were distracted way too
Fuck.
fucking much.
And we were just starting, man.
We were
We were
just
just
starting.
re-begin. We were, what was it? Re-beginning? That's a new word. Re-beginning.
Re-beginning, all from West
Man,
Australia.
oh, it's crazy, man. It was crazy. Hey, here's the thing. Here's a question.
Wow.
I know we're not going to talk about we're going to talk about the topic, but I want to ask you a question to start with. And we're talking about vision board. It's like one thing that we probably don't do enough because we know that there's going to be an element of change. Like, the question that some people, even some leaders put out there, it's like you've got you're hosting a dinner, and who would be the sixth guest you would invite to come along
Oh,
to your
wow.
dinner,
Yeah.
Put that on your vision board. Do something different because here's the
Oh,
thing.
dude.
The people that you want to surround yourself with, you will want to, step into that version of yourself.
Mm.
That's going to be your new circle. So it's a,
Well, Yeah, bro. Yeah. We could keep going on that, Aaron,
Yep.
but that's just
Yep.
so good, bro, because that gives everybody that's listening right now, you got a chance to think about that. Aaron's question is valid. Who would you have sitting at the table with you?
Mm.
That will determine where your head's at and if you're
Okay.
ready to
Yep.
step into that space. Simple.
Yep.
Damn, dude, that's good. That's
Fuck
so
yeah.
good.
All right,
All right,
cool. That's
bro.
it.
Let's get
Podcast
into it,
done.
man.
Oh no, we're finished. Oh, we haven't finished.
No,
Oh,
let's get into it.
we're just starting
No,
it.
let's
All right,
let's get into this.
let's go.
So
Let's
I
go.
was thinking, bro, I was thinking about this. This actually came up as a result of something that happened to me on New Year's Eve. And for the people, I'll give this really super quick story, just to kind of let you know. And the topic, bro, for everybody, just before I even get started, is: do you have a lot of people in your circle that are know-it-alls? Do you know it all, right? So let me put some backstory to this, man. I was at the grocery store on New Year's Eve getting some final things just, for the night or whatever. And right across the way, right across the parking lot is a tire shop. Well, bro, I've been procrastinating, right? Last couple months, rolling around on a tire that I know damn well that needs to be fixed, right? So, tire shop right there. As I'm cruising by it, I'll do it after the new year. I'll do it later. No, let me do it now. Cruise in there, and guess what I did, Aaron? This is what I did when I drove up. I went, this is how much the tire is going to be. This is where the problem is. They're going to tell me they don't have it in stock, so they're going to not going to be able to do anything for me today. Dude, I did all of the know-it-all things in my head
Okay.
before I even walked in the door.
And is that because of a past experience or all the other experiences? Thinking that this is going to be the same fucking experience as every other time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, because I've gone through that before, right?
Yeah.
So guess
Yeah.
what we do, bro? And that's what I'm saying. We replay the same 6 months in our head, right? So, dude, that's why I'm saying what I love about our podcast, dude. This is me struggling literally days ago, right? So I drive up, I walk in, I'm already preparing myself for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude takes it to the garage, right? Again, I'm gonna tell this really quick. Takes it in the garage. I sit in the waiting room. About an hour goes by, Aaron. And at this point, I'm just like, man,
Even then, it's like, bro,
I,
you're just checking a fucking tire. It's taking you an hour.
yeah, well, exactly,
Fuck.
right? I'm like, just tell me that there's a problem, and tell me you can't fix it, and tell me to
Yeah.
get on my way, and we'll see me after New Year's. That's literally all it was,
Yeah.
dude. And mind you, they were busy, Aaron. It's not like they were, dead or
Okay.
anything. They were busy. So I got it, right? Understood. So comes out about an hour later, and I go up to the counter, and he's looking at his paperwork, and he's like, all right, John. He's like, you're all set. And I'm like, I'm all set. What do you mean by that? And he's like, yeah. And he's looking at the paperwork, and I said, well, what was wrong with the tire? And he goes, hang on a second. Went to the back, came back. He goes, yeah, there's a nail in it, in the other side. He's like, but we were able to get it. I'm like, you were able to get it? Like you
Okay.
fixed it?
What was the previous story on that? Everyone else said that they couldn't fix it.
Everybody else said they couldn't fix it and the tire was damaged, bro.
Yep.
One
All
place
right.
even told me I needed all four
Oh,
tires.
fuck. All right. So
But
there's
see,
there's
dude,
there's the first part that blew you away. Okay.
it's a
Awesome.
blocker, dude. They're all blockers for me, and they're all kind of those
Yep.
BS meters that go up. When
Yeah.
you go to any when you go to any car shop, dude, you already have your armor up and you're ready to fight, right?
Fuck yeah.
Because that you know
Every
that we
time.
don't want to get screwed, right?
Every
So
time.
yeah, dude. So anyway, yeah, he says he fixed it, right? And so I'm like pulling out my wallet. I'm like,
You're
how
like,
much do I owe you?
this isn't part of the script. Hang on. What the fuck?
No, dude, thank you, Aaron. This is not a part of the script. What are we doing right now?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So meanwhile, I'm getting a little bit of excitement, right? So I pull my wallet out and he looks at my account. He says, John, you haven't been here in a while. What's up? And I'm like, oh, well, I haven't needed tires. He
Hey,
goes,
man.
we do other services, man.
That's fucking
Dude,
cool. He recognized you and actually saw that. Hang on. You're a past client of ours. Okay.
dude,
That would have got me
Aaron,
really excited. That would have got me excited.
it was, you know what, dude? I'm telling you, it's an experience, right? And then he goes like this. He goes, I'll tell you what. He goes, just come back and see us. He goes, the tire fix is on us today. He did it for free, Aaron. Dude, shout out to Big O
That's
Tires out here in Colorado, bro.
that's
And
un,
that's I'll name
that is
drop it, bro,
unheard of.
because
It's
it
unheard of
was
for a lot of businesses.
unheard of, Aaron. But here's the thing, it blew my script
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to say that, bro. I want to preface with all that. Does that happen to you? Has that happened to you? And why do we
Yeah.
feel like we're know-it-alls, bro?
Always happens to me. Always. Because here's the thing. When you've lived, 50, 55 years, you've had plenty of fucking experiences.
Plenty,
Plenty of
plenty, bro.
experiences. And look, I was the same as you, man. And now I kind of go in with a grain of salt. I go in a little bit different. I go in with the friendly, how you doing, not the know-it-all. It's like I know what the fucking problem is, or in whatever scenario. I'm not going in there going, let's take it another step. I've been in the fitness game 30 years, and when I want to join another gym, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know your sales script. I know exactly how this works. You go one gym, you go to them all. They all do virtually exactly the same thing. You know how
Okay.
many times I've turned around and said, "Look, I don't want to hear your bullshit fucking script. Just give me the prices. I've been in the industry 30 years. Just tell me what the deal is." You know how many times I've said that? I've said that.
But dude, has your script ever been wrong, Aaron?
No,
Let's not even
no.
go fitness, dude. I'm talking about just in general, bro. Have you had those moments that I just described
Oh yeah,
where you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh fuck, that wasn't
100%.
part of it."
100%. And you know what? There's actually been some times where I've turned around to people and I've blown their script out of the water. And I'm like, hang on, this is not how it's supposed to go. And one perfect example, there's a brand new gym opening up just down the road, and I've got a foundation membership. I did my thing online. I got a phone call. And he was in there, tried to talk about, Anytime Fitness. I went, hey, I'm just gonna stop you there. Like, I know you've got this pitch and all. I know where you guys are. I used to go to a gym there before, so I know how big you are. I've also been to your brand before. Just like, what's the foundation rate? I know what the deal is. And I'm going to also tell you, you can tell me all the stuff and you can try and sell me the gym, but I'm telling you now, I'm already committed. Just put my name down, take my credit card details. I'm already committed. I'm already there. And he's like, there was silence on the other end of the phone. And he goes, what? Hang on. Are you trying to sell me or am I trying to sell you? This is not how it's supposed to go. I'm like, bro, I'm just going to let you know I've been in the game 30 years, and in fact, I'm already sold on what you need to do. So
But
that's
it's, you
kind
know
of,
what it is, Aaron? I feel like we're auto programmed, dude. We're
yeah,
auto pro. If you think about it, man, when somebody's down the street, you're walking down the street, somebody says, "Hey," you're like, "Fine, how are you?" Dude, I literally have caught myself doing that when somebody goes, "Hi," and I go, "Fine, how are you?" Dude,
exactly.
it's
Yeah,
programmed, Aaron.
yeah.
And so I
I'm good.
literally have to wake the hell up and stop doing
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit,
It's
bro.
like, yeah. It's like, hello. Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Yeah. Now, this is actually like
Yeah.
this is yeah, like the scenario that you've been in. I absolutely used to do that all the time. And what I realized that is one of two things that I wasn't being present in the moment. I'm not only being
There it
present in the
is.
moment. I
That's
wasn't,
it. You're
yeah,
already pre-programmed
yeah.
with 10 responses, bro.
Yeah. And I wasn't seeing them for them. So I took my approach a little bit different. Even if I knew what I knew, I'd still go up to them and I'd just be that friendly guy who is wanting to have a conversation with someone. And wherever it flowed is wherever it flowed.
Yeah.
And generally if I knew what the conversation was about, like I'll go, yep, cool. I'm all good. You don't need to explain that to me. Like, let's just fucking roll with it. So it's really, really interesting when you get to a point where that you're not the know-it-all, because here's the thing. If you're on the other side of the counter and you had someone come in who was a know-it-all, what's your first thought? Who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Who's this asshole?
Yes.
You know? So
Yes.
I'm like, I don't want to be the asshole. So
Right.
I remove that and I just become this, hey, let's just have a chat. I, I'm new to
But you
this.
but you realize, Aaron, and this is the thing, dude. I think that one about my story, man, is when you don't know it all is when you find those little tiny
Yeah,
wins
yeah, yeah. Of
where if you, dude, Aaron, I could have passed by and kept on moving with my day and
course you
still
could have.
had a
Of
jacked up tire
course you could have. Here's the
because
thing
I
though.
knew it all.
And you know you didn't do that because you needed to hold yourself accountable to doing the things that you said you
Right.
needed to do. So again, that's that other side of it. So there's definitely a multi-angle you could look at it. Now, the other thing
Definitely.
is that I guarantee the look on your face when you drove in was like, oh, fuck, I've got to go through this shit again. You
Yeah.
just would have
Yes.
been that look on your face going, fuck, I really don't want to do this. But
Dude,
the dude that
Aaron,
served you is like, hey,
everything you're
man,
describing, dude. Yes. Everything you're describing, dude, to the point where I was like, how am I going to pay for this?
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to have to tell him I'm going to have to come back. Dude, I went through it all, Aaron, walking in the door.
Yep, yep. But there's this fucking bubbly, like really excited, happy guy who served you. And I guarantee when he came to you with that good news of going, hey man, it's on the house, just come back, bring your vehicles back, because we want to see you back. Like you can't say no to that shit. You cannot say no to that business anymore. You're going to shout him like far and wide, and it's going to be more business for him. But
1,000,000%, Aaron. And you know what? That's the hack that I don't think people realize,
they
man. If
don't.
that customer service I'm telling everybody, bro.
Fuck,
I'm
they
taking
don't.
all my family will go there for tires, bro.
Yeah.
Guaranteed, man. No joke.
So if you want to hack into business and you're doing a face-to-face business or a brick and mortar, that's the fucking hack.
Just
Man, that's so cool.
dude, it's I mean, and again, it's not even about giving away free stuff, Aaron.
Mm.
He had me before
Yep. Yep.
he even gave anything for free. He had me because he said he did something that I didn't think was possible.
Fixed. Yep.
And I think, bro, if you think about it, bro, to your point, we both have businesses and we're doing our thing. If you just a little bit extra in there, people are
Yep.
like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Whoa, hold on. This is,
Yep.
and
Yep.
again, dude, it rewires the brain a little bit where you're
Mm.
like, you know what? Maybe I don't know everything there is to know about
Exceed,
this
yep,
shit.
100%. Exceed expectations. And I fucking love that. I'm always about exceeding expectations. I want to blow people away. You know, it doesn't matter if I met you for the first time, doesn't matter if we're doing business together. I want you to walk away and go, holy fuck, that's not what I expected.
Right. Right. It's just all it is, Aaron, is just being open. In my opinion, from if I'm on one side of the fence, it's not. I literally got humbled on New Year's Eve, which was so
Mm,
dope
mm,
because now in this very early on 2026 that we're in, I'm seeing it through,
yep.
going, you know what? Let me be awake. Let me actually be awake. I don't know that I think that I've been awake in a sense of, trying to just work super hard on my business and everything else is just noise. Let me actually listen to the noise a little bit and form my own opinion on some of this stuff, right? Instead of just knowing everything, because that's where you stop learning too, Aaron.
And there you go. That's the new approach walking into 2026.
Love it, bro.
Different look. Fuck yeah, man. All
Hey,
for it. Here for it. So, guys, appreciate you you're paying attention and listening all the way in. Just don't be the know-it-all because you never know. You
don't be
could
the
get
know-it-all. You don't need
you
to. You'll get
could,
humbled.
yeah,
You'll
you could
get
get an
humbled.
absolute gem from it. There's something that you will learn in that moment, and you got humbled in that moment. And I fucking love those moments. They just absolutely when you're humbled, you're like, holy fuck. All right, settle down, Aaron.
I
So I
didn't know.
love
I
that.
didn't know. I didn't
Yeah,
know it all after all.
love those moments. Love those moments. Well, happy 2026, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in, Stud. Appreciate your time, brother, as always.
Love you, brother. Till next week, man. See ya.
Take care. See ya.